Hey everybody, Tony D and little Joan here with a Screenwriter's Rant. Joan, what are you doing? Here, come over here. Come over here. Stop being a pest, okay? There. You happy? Okay. This is the Red Band trailer for Bloody Hell. Bloody Hell. And basically the premise is... Are you paying attention, Joan? The premise is there is a guy who... He's kind of a psycho. And I think this is a good example of a protagonist who's pretty unlikable. Apparently, he did 6 years in prison because he was at a bank where they were committing a bank robbery. He got the jump on all the bank robbers, stole one of the guy's guns, and killed them all. Like, killed them. At least in one version of the trailer I saw. There's actually two versions of the trailer online. And it's interesting to see how different cuts of the trailer actually impact the movie. See, I saw this cut of the trailer with all the sound. The other one had sound issues. This one was cut as a horror movie. The other one was cut more as a dark comedy. And I like that one better. So that sort of... I was going to skip over this movie, but now it sort of brought me back. He's been in prison and he talks to himself. So this is the same actor talking to himself in this scene. So he goes to Helsinki to escape basically America. He's famous, but like he has no money. He's being harassed and he doesn't like it and he's got a temper. So he grabs a plane. He decides to go to Finland to escape. But he's kidnapped by a crazy psychotic family who wants to do horrible things to him and kill him. And so it's about his escape. So while I don't normally like these movies, I do like the protagonist, and he's not a good guy. And this is what I said about in another rant about I Care a Lot, right? In that movie, I hate the protagonist. I hate her. I don't see anything good about her in the trailer that I saw. So it makes me not want to watch the movie. This guy is a bad guy. He's a criminal. But he does have redeeming qualities. So, like, first off, he talks to himself. And you feel bad for him because he's kind of a lonely guy. But he does kill the bank robbers. Right? So that's a redeeming quality. Like, he does it, I don't condone that behavior, but the fact that he stands up against the bank robbers says something about him. He also is standing up against the serial killer family. And as I said in the previous rant, this is a way to make your protagonist that people will like him because everyone else around him is so much worse. So with that metric in mind, yeah, I kind of like this character now, especially now that it's a dark comedy, which you could do more with that. Do you want to sit down? Just let me finish the video and I'll put you down, okay? I'll put you on the floor in a minute. So you can see here he's being tortured, and it is a very bloody movie. I'm just going to warn you in advance. If I don't think I'm going to show anything. See, this is a little girl who's in the family, and she's got a toolkit with all sorts of torture devices. It's very, they're saying unhinged, and all sorts of terrible things happen to this guy. But it makes sense in the context of the movie because he kind of deserves it. He's kind of a bad guy. But at the same time, he doesn't deserve to die. The people he kills in this, well, that was one of the bank robbers, they kind of deserve it. And he's kind of the best guy in a terrible situation. So, you kind of, if it's a normal guy in this situation, it's called Bloody Hell. If there's a normal guy in this situation, all right, Joe, I'm going to put you on the ground. Here you go. Go do your thing. Like, if it's a normal guy in this situation, it's almost too much, to see a guy tortured like that. But this character kind of deserves some of it. But at the same time, he's the protagonist, and you can kind of get behind him because he's not a serial killer. Yeah, he's a criminal, but he's not a serial killer. You know, and you can sort of imagine that under different circumstances, you know, maybe if he got help, he would be a nice guy. So anyhow, bloody hell. January 14th. Oh, so it's already out. In theaters, I don't know what theaters are open. I guess down in Florida. And on demand. So it looks like it's maybe worth a look. So check it out.